First of all, can you guys just introduce going across the table, like what your name is, what you do in the band, anything else that you do?
Yep.
Alright?
Yeah. I'm Simon, and I'm the drummer.
I'm Jonathan, the bass player. I'm Sean, singer and guitarist.
Kieran, play guitar.
So where's the name come from? What does it mean?
It was kind of, I don't know, we had lots of brainstorms about what to call ourselves.
We spent a few months, many ideas, whittling down to a short list, and then sitting with them for a while, then came up with this one. It's slightly different to what it is now, but then we found this other band with the name, so we tweaked it and adjusted it until we had this one. But yeah, we're looking for something which wasn't too in your face, too brash, had a bit of mystique to it, so it's fit in all those boxes.
A little bit of mystery.
Yeah.
As an acronym, does it work as well? Or not?
TSD, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And your new single's just come out, Beautiful Creature.
Yep.
So, what is the single about?
So the single's about society's desire to kind of, I guess, blame and punish people that kind of lash out when they push beyond their limits. And that was kind of, there was a sort of story of someone that I knew that kind of fitted that profile. I think kind of pretty quick to write people off, and so it's kind of inspired by that in terms of the lyrical content.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool. So, it's got a message to it. Does a lot of your songs have messages, or is this sort of like an unusual one?
Yeah, I think yes and no.
Yeah.
It depends on who comes up with the lyrical content and the idea, and sometimes it's well thought out, and sometimes it just comes really quickly.
Yeah, I think it's most often sort of when I'm writing lyrics, it's normally about a particular story or a person or something I've observed. But Kieran and I will kind of often riff off each other on sort of songs that start with a guitar piece, and sometimes we kind of battle together, you know, a couple of different stories or sort of just a general vibe in terms of the lyrical content.
And how do you come up with songs usually? I mean, is it in the jam space, or do people make demos?
It's sort of often one of us will come up with an idea, be that some guitar or maybe a bit more form with some vocals, and then we'll bring that along to the practice room usually.
And and how did the band start? How did the band join?
So I was kind of just keen to get back into it. Like I played in bands quite some time ago, and did the old school thing of sort of just putting out a few bands and met a couple of people, met a bass player, met a drummer, and we've gone through a couple of lineup changes, but most of them been together for quite a few years now, so it was sort of just something that I was keen to get back into, and then finding the right group of people. I think we've got a good group of guys, good time. So yeah.
So what are your main influences? Like, what's your dream band to open for internationally? Actually, all of you could answer. What would be the dream band for you guys to open for?
Start with the drummer.
I'm into heavier music. I don't think we want to open for a death metal band. I think we wouldn't go there very well. The band I always think about, which I aspire to for this kind of music, is Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yeah.
I'd go Deftones. Like, we're not as heavy as they're heaviest, but definitely got some odd moments, and that's one of my dream band. That or Queens and Stone Age. I can pick a whole bunch, but I won't take all the ones because let's see what Kieran's got for us.
Yeah, I would have said Deftones if you gave me the opportunity. I think just aspiring to their sound and how they use the vocal melodies and the big heaviness as well.
Yeah.
Awesome to play with.
Yeah. Just the energy-wise, and also sort of like, you guys use drop C sometimes, or not? Are you using standard?
Not really drop D, but we're half step down.
Half step, oh.
Yeah, it's a standard tuning. Pretty much everything's in there. Yeah. We've kind of been writing a few other songs that are sort of in drop tuning from that point, but we can actually work those through here. But yeah, that's our usual channel tuning is half step down.
Okay.
My bass has a lower string as well.
Yeah.
It's got extra width to with.
I think that's what makes the band work so well is that we all have pretty eclectic tastes. So we don't really like the same music, or we're kind of lame that stuff that we really love. And it's just that amalgamation of all those different styles that we come to. I think that's what works really well for us.
Yeah, it often means that one of us will have a different slant on it, and so sometimes through the songwriting process that can be potentially trickier because different people are hearing different things or vibing off different stuff. But the benefit is just different ideas, and I guess we have an overall kind of desire to sort of for it to be sort of loud, driving, melodic kind of rock, that sort of space, but can bring all those different sensibilities and ideas to it.
Yeah, and the overlap is usually sensible, sort of like rock, because you guys have got all these different sort of angles that you're coming towards, and where there's an overlap, it's like this is what we have in common, and this is what's good. So my last question is, I want you guys to think of a situation where you can bring anyone back from the dead to replace one of your members who's just got COVID for an emergency gig. Okay, so should we start with drums and then go across? So you can't answer. So it's like
You can't be a
drummer. No. So you guys got you can choose any drummer, living or dead, to replace your drummer.
Growl.
Growl?
Wow.
I was going to say irreplaceable, but as I said it, you said yours.
Bono.
Oh yeah. Be pretty good with him.
So I think I'm in the same kind of level, quality as those two, I think.
Same league.
Like Botany?
Yeah.
What about bass?
Nick Folaveri.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he's a bit of an interesting character, but he's a machine basically.
Don't go on tour with him.
Yeah. I think I've sensed that might be tricky.
Yeah. Guitar and vocals.
I like Chris Cornell would be awesome.
Oh yeah, Cornell, yeah.
Just the absolute power.
Yep.
Cool. And lead? Or
Lead.
rhythm guitar?
Dimebag Darrell, I think.
And if you took all those members together, would they sound anything like the Silent Divide?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Probably worse. Bit of a mess.
Yeah, they didn't have their experience.
Yeah.
I really like I'd really pick I really like Stereophonics. That's obviously a bit more melodic, but Kelly Jones got massive. It's like if you could get near his voice, or obviously Cornell's untouchable, but Kelly Jones, they've got a big, it was a 3-piece, big guitar sound and huge vocals.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. So what's it from now, guys? So this is your single released tonight. Is there an album in the works, obviously?
No, not at this stage. We've got another single as well, we're going to come out in late July. So
cool.
we recorded sort of two at the same time. So yeah, we've got that one coming up as well, which will be great. And we're kind of back into songwriting mode, really. We've had a few gigs sort of in a run together, and now we've got a little bit of time for our next one. So we've got a whole stack of ideas, that are at varying stages of kind of creation to dig into.
Nice. Oh, cool. Sweet, guys. Well, big does everything. Anything else you guys want to say? The interview, anything? Any other messages, news, upcoming things? I guess you kind of covered that.
Maybe just a shout out to Lisa from MuzicNZ. Awesome, she's supporting New Zealand music. It's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, sweet, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.